Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about scholarship to come and apply, to come and study in Germany. So I didn't want to go down this road because number one, I didn't come to Germany to study with, I didn't come study in Germany with a scholarship, and I am a bit late bringing this now because some of the scholarships, their deadlines have already passed, but there are some that their deadlines are still available. And like, people have been asking me like about scholarships to study in Germany, and I always refer them to DAAD because DAAD is the the number one scholarship to come and study in Germany. But I don't know, it's like it's a little bit tricky for them. So before I came, I actually I tried the DAAD scholarship, but there's no DAAD scholarship available for my course. I also tried Erasmus Mundus scholarship, so you can also try that. That's another scholarship that you can apply for. This allows you to study your course in like different countries. And I was even interacting with one of the people from Erasmus Mundus, and he told me that unfortunately there's no available scholarship for my course, the course I wanted to study. Because so I already picked the course at Uni Bremen, and I asked him, okay, was there any other course related to this? And unfortunately there was none. So we're going to be talking about DAAD scholarship today. Now, the scholarship from DAAD I want to talk about is the EPOS scholarship. And if you want to apply for this scholarship I'm talking about now, so I promise next year I would talk about this earlier. I'll definitely talk about this earlier. But the one I'm talking about now, for the few courses that are still, because I checked today and I saw that some of the courses are still, their deadlines are not gone yet. There are some of them that their deadlines are in September and October. So if you want to apply for this scholarship, you're going to be resuming in 2026, not 2025. Because if you want to apply for this scholarship, you have to apply 1 year before you have to resume, right? So the scholarship covers like courses in economics and science, business administration, political economics, development cooperation, engineering and related sciences, regional and urban planning, agricultural and forest science, natural and environmental sciences, medical and public health, social sciences, education and law, and media studies. Because somebody once attacked me that I only talk about science things. Now I mentioned something that was not related to science. So yeah, the scholarship covers like what's it called, fields, right, across all the fields. And not all countries are eligible for this scholarship, so I'm going to put the link to the scholarships, what's this thing called now, to the scholarship deadlines, so that you can check. There are some of them that their deadlines are like end of this month, end of September 2024. Some of them, their deadlines are in October 15th. I can see October 15th, 1st of October. I can see October. So few of them, their scholarships are still, their deadlines are in October and by the end of this month. So if you're fast enough, you see this video early enough and you're fast enough, you can apply. Another thing is you can also keep an eye on this against next year, so against 2027 now, and then you apply for the scholarship next year, if that makes sense. But I'll definitely talk about this as early as possible. I think the earliest deadline I can see here is March, 31st of March. Actually, oh no, there's even a deadline for 1st of January, but then that's taught in English and Spanish, never mind. Yeah, so I think the earliest deadline is in March, so I would definitely set a reminder and talk about this early again next year, so remind you guys so I can start making plans. Now let's talk about the benefits of getting that scholarship. Number one, it is the most prestigious scholarship in Germany. If you are that like alumni, like you have like so many opportunities. I know they go for different events and stuff. There's a girl in my class that is a DAAD scholarship awardee, and I know for a fact that she has gone for 2 events, and that will pay your transport fare and also your hotel accommodation to go for these events. And she always goes for the events with her husband and her 2 kids. and they pay for everything. How amazing is that, right? So it should be something you should, look at. It's worth looking at. And the scholarship is for masters and PhD students or aspiring students. Now, if you are going to be a master's student, you would get like 934. I wanted to say the number in German. That's what I said. Actually, 934. Anyways, yeah. You get 934 euros monthly, and if you're a PhD student, then you get 1,300 euros monthly. Now, another benefit of scholarship is they would also help with your health insurance, accident insurance, personal liability insurance. They would also give you travel allowance. So even your flight tickets to come from your country to Germany, they would pay that for you. Okay. And under certain circumstances, like not all the time, depending on if you meet the criteria, you can get a subsidy for your like rent. So the money they will give you, like the 934 or the 1,300, you should be able to pay rent from that money monthly. But if you get an apartment and your rent is too high, because I know that I know that the girl in my class, that helped them with their rent. Like I think they're paying either 70 or 30%. I don't remember which one, but yeah, if you meet the criteria, you get the rent subsidy. And yeah, another perk of this scholarship is you can move with your family, and your family will also get like stipends. I don't remember how much exactly right now. I know I've asked her before and she has told me, and I tried to check the chat before I started recording this video, but I think she sent us a voice note, so I couldn't find it. But if I find it, I'll add it. If I don't find it, I'm not gonna add it. But just know that you and your family members are coming with you. Your husband or your kids would also get like stipends monthly as well, just for coming with you because you got the scholarship. How amazing is that, huh? Now the scholarship duration is usually for 12 to 24 months for master's students, and for 40, is it 40? Yeah, and for 42 months for PhD students. And there's a possibility to extend it, but you have to talk to them one-on-one. I know that there's a possibility to extend it. Now, what are the requirements for this scholarship? You have to have been working for at least 2 years. Yes, you have to have been working for 2 years. You have to have your bachelor's degree or your master's degree if you want to study master's or PhD, right? And your degree should not be older than 6 years. So your bachelor's degree should not be older than 6 years. Your master's degree should not be older than 6 years if you're applying for PhD or if you're applying for master's. You get the gist. And your country should be part of the eligible countries. I think I mentioned that earlier. And Nigeria is one of the eligible countries. I'm going to put the link for all of this. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll answer to the best of my knowledge. But one thing I know for sure is just go through the list of courses. If there's anyone you're interested in, just click on the link. You have to apply directly to the university first. So at the beginning, you are not applying to DAAD. That's one mistake that a lot of people make. You are not applying to DAAD at the beginning. You're applying to the university. I actually opened one of the universities. Let's check out. So this school, the deadline is, let me look for the one that deadline has not happened yet. So this school, Masters of Law in Intellectual Property and Competition Law, the deadline is on the 15th of October 2024. And let me click on it. I said let's click on it. So let me see. In the school's application, I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys, or maybe I'll take a screenshot and I'll show you. But yeah, there's like 2025 to 2026 DAAD only. Like, which do you want to apply for? That looks inverted. I hope you're able to see that. But yeah, so you apply directly to the school first, and then after applying to the school, if you qualify for the scholarship, then DAAD will reach out to you, and that's when you fill out like the form. You fill out the application form for DAAD. I should go and read like all the things that you need to submit. So yeah, you fill out that application form. You need your CV, you need a letter of motivation, you need a letter of recommendation from your current employer, And the letter must include an official letterhead, a signature, an official stamp, and must be of like current dates. And make sure that the letter of recommendation is not generic. Like, it should be really specific to how amazing you are. Okay. And then you also need your certificates of employment from the employees showing at least 2 years of relevant work. And if your course is taught in English, depending on the university as well, you will need like proof of English, either IELTS, TOEFL, or if the school doesn't mind, you can get like a letter from your school stating that you did your bachelor's in English or you did your master's in English and you don't have to write the exam for English tests. And if your course is taught in German, of course, you have to show like German proof. You have to have taken like the German exam. Then you need to submit like all your certificates, like your bachelor's, or your master's for PhD, and it should be in German or English. And you also need your transcripts, right? Yeah. So these are the things that you need for applying. I hope this video would at least help somebody in a way, because I know it's coming very late and there are just like few courses that are still available, that their deadlines are not met yet, but you should definitely check it out. I'm gonna post this tomorrow. I actually spent time today like checking, looking. I was contemplating whether I should post it or not post it, or talk about it or not talk about it, but it might be able to help somebody. I might be able to come to Germany in 2026 fully funded. You're not paying anything, one kobo yourself at all. Okay, so this brings me up to the end of this video. I'll see you in the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my videos and share them. Comment if you have any questions. I will be watching and I'll definitely answer. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.